Let's just go ahead and give that another try. Not quite. Let's try that again. All right, that didn't pan out. Let's give it another go. Well, I'm sure you'll get this with some practice. Let's just keep moving on. And you're also going to receive feedback on your swing timing, and that's the meter that... Okay, this is where we part ways, and all that's left for you is to choose a difficulty level, and then you can go ahead and customize your golfer in the My Player menu if you feel like it. If not, all good as well. We'll see you out there on the links real soon.
2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. It's time to get underway, so let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, what's on the minds of these players today?
Look, at the end of the day, these players want one thing and one thing only, and that's their Corn Ferry Tour card. And to do that, they need to finish at the end of the event.
This is an exciting one, Rich. Let's get into the action. That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. Second shot here on the first. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. He's currently tied for 12th. Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Players want to take out any club, driver, three, whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in two. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie fours are always a good score on this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
And here we are with the third shot. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here at the second.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
A bit long on that one. That'll be frustrating, inches from making that putt. Yep, well done. Sitting at 1 over for the day.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Teeing off here at the third hole.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie twos, but par threes should be had.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2 putt for par would be just fine.
No, that's too bad. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Okay, steady now. Bogey putt coming up here. The putt goes in, and that's back-to-back bogeys.
And making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Yeah, that one will play. Getting ready to play their third. Wow, that almost went in the hole. That's a touch of class.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Teeing off here at the 5th.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Not a bad approach. He'll be putting.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
Nice little putt to hole, that one. Trailing by 7 after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. Good shot there. Let's see if you can make this. Keep the par on the card. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
Yeah, putting for bogey here.
Yeah, you'll take that. Currently at +3 for the round. Ooh, I like this. The cover's coming off the big dog. Time to let it loose.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Going with a 3-wood here. Let's hope this one gets a good lie, because it's heading towards the rough. Time now for the 4th shot. Didn't that look good for a long time? Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? Yeah, that's lovely weight. Getting it right up by the hole. Excellent job. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
It's time for a one-shotter.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Par putt coming up here.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their 2nd shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Playing from around 160 yards. Going with the 8-iron here. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Not their best stroke. Seem to have pulled that one. This is a par putt. And as we head over to the 10th hole, Rich, this player will enter their final 9 holes of Q School. How will they be feeling?
Luke, this is the spot where you either fail or shine. And I got to say, 9 holes left to put themselves in the top 50 to make it on the Korn Ferry Tour. Failing is definitely an option for this player.
And here we are with their 4th. 8 feet to the cup. Well, at least it wasn't a double. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Well, it's found the surface, but that's about as much as you can say about it. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Yeah, that's never nice. Putting it off the surface, that hurts. Wow, what a save.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
And let's have another look at that one.
Great feel, great judge, great speed. Yeah, I like this.
Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Teeing off here on the 12th hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
Playing their 4th shot. And he's down there. You got a read?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Was that a good line? Oh dear, this next putt now for double bogey. Currently at 7 over par.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Chance here to reclaim a bit of focus after that double at the last.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
Playing from around 150 yards here. Going with the 9-iron, I think. He's found the surface. Good chance here. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. What a disappointment. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Time to face a par 4 now.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
And now at +7 for the round. Oh, great swing there. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
And here we are with the third shot. Time now for the fourth shot. This is their fifth shot. Here's their sixth shot. Time for their seventh shot. Well played. That shot's so good, we need to have another look.
This shot was absolutely perfect. Looks just as nice on the second viewing.
Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Setting up here with a very long putt.
This is their look at birdie.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole.
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes, and it seems so in this case.
Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston, I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
Ooh, nice line. Always nice to hold those for a birdie. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have sixes and sevens.
And this putt for a final score of 80. This one's looking good. And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Korn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Korn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit. I mean, you're going to be traveling, living on the road full time. It's not easy nor fun, but it can and hopefully will make this player better in the future.
UK Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. We're just about to begin our coverage of this exciting event. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam.
Luke, always a pleasure being alongside you. Looking forward to the action today.
Nicely done. What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 23 feet from the cup. Little birdie look in here.
Six feet remaining to the cup. This looks good. Starting the round at even par.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
This hole is a par 5.
Players looking to make 4 here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
Second shot on the second. Going with the 7. Getting ready to play their third. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
Looks good.
Well, that'll play. He's currently tied for 8th. Here we are at the third.
Just one bunker surrounds the screen. A difficult par 3 to say the least.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
That's disappointing. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. He's currently tied for 10th. Nicely done. Second shot here on the 4th. And this from the greenside rough. Ooh, that almost went down. Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Ooh, right by the hole. Just 3 feet to the cup. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And unfortunately dropping back to even par there.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
Now, great rhythm on that swing. This shot from the first cut of rough. And here we are with the third shot. 4 strokes off the lead. And he needs this to save par. Oh, just missed. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. And down it goes for consecutive bogeys.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Time to tee off at the 6th.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
I've seen worse looking swings at a playground. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Straight into the water. And here we are with their 4th. This one's for bogey. And nicely holed. Now 8 shots back after that hole. This hole is a long par 5.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
That's really not what they were looking for.
Not bad. And he's down there.
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Well struck. This putt coming up is for birdie. That was a gallant attempt. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And down it goes. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. We have a par 3 on this one.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3 to say the least.
Straight out of the top draw.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
That one should find the surface. That's inside the house of opportunity. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup. This is what they have left for birdie here.
Oh, well played. And as we head over to the 10th hole, Rich, this player will enter their final 9 holes of Q School. How will they be feeling?
Well, right now they should be pleased. They're playing awfully well. They've put themselves in good position to get their Korn Ferry Tour card. But let's face it, 9 holes left. Pressure packed, to say the least.
This one's headed towards the rough. This lie's not great. Going with the pitching wedge here. Playing their 4th shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. And this one is for bogey. That gets the job done. Now 7 shots behind after that. Teeing off here at the 11th.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
And that's a great way to forget about that bogey on the last. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. From around 220 yards. He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush. Wow, that was handy holding out from there. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
Beautifully judged. Great tempo on this chip.
And with that now, back to level par.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Let's see what happens here at the 13th.
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 155.
Good sounding strike, that one. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. And this putt to move into the top 10. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? An opportunity to make their par. So no movement there. The player remains at even par. This hole is a par 4.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
His next putt is for bogey. Okay, let's head to the next. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. Going with the 6-iron here. That's going to find the water, sadly. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
That was a bit of a miscue. Time now for the 4th shot. 5 shots off the lead. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This one will run uphill.
Bit too heavy-handed there.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
And there it is. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Time now to forget the horrors of the last and focus on this next tee shot.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
This one's heading towards the cabbage.
18 feet to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
This one's dialed in. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. Currently at 2 over par. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
11 feet to the cup. Oh, so close. And this putt is for a final score. And with that, this player will finish the Q School final and gain a ticket to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. Congratulations to them. Rich and I will certainly be following their career with great interest.
Absolutely, Luke. They have locked down their Corn Ferry Tour card. Keep your eye on this player. They're going places.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.